Ooh, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Happy Wednesday, guys. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, guys. If you have not done so already, please make sure you go and subscribe to Care Culture Radio. Remember, the link is pinned on top of the chat, and also is located in the community tab, and also in the bio. So go over there to Care Culture Radio. We are going live tonight. Well, sorry, no, we're going live this afternoon at 4:30 Eastern Time with my good man Prince Hakeem and my good man New Jordan Era. Hope to see you guys there. We are going live today at 4:15. Normally we go live at 6, but we're going live today at 4:15. So this one here, I just want to do a quick reaction with Stephen A. Smith. He just recently sat down with Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy on the Breakfast Club, and you were talking about the whole situation with the comment he made about Beyonce and Rihanna. I think a lot of people were. I think it was last week. He was saying how, he was pretty much saying how Rihanna Rihanna won't perform as well as Beyonce did in the Super Bowl. So a lot of Rihanna fans got upset about the whole situation. To me, I think he didn't say nothing wrong. I think it was just his own. Remember, he's entitled to his own opinion. So he came back and apologized. Now he sat down with Stephen A. Smith. Charlamagne the God, and talk about how he felt about the whole situation. And him and Charlamagne had a good conversation. So I'm gonna play the clip so y'all can join me with me. So sit back and relax. Let's go.
How I feel about it. I think Rihanna's fantastic. I think that Beyonce might be the greatest female performer of all time. That's how I feel about her. I think Rihanna's fantastic. Now, you agree? Fine.
Make sure you subscribe to
Disagree?
that culture.
Fine.
Link is pinned on top of the
Get
chat.
to the point. Why he got to pit two black women? Really? Well, I just can't be a fan of both, but I prefer Beyonce over Rihanna. That's a crime.
Now,
I didn't know that.
In your book, you talk about learning lessons.
Yes.
And you have gotten in trouble for that before when you pitted Aisha Curry against Savannah James.
That's right. Fair. Listen, first of all, this.
Yeah.
Fair question. Lala said, yeah. Fair question. Lala, and I'm going to talk.
You said that tape cost you the sports gig, which I didn't know.
I'm going to talk to Lala. I'm going to talk to Lala.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Let me explain what happened. So Steph Curry is in Game 6 of the NBA Finals. They coming at Golden State. They down 12 with about 4 minutes left. And Steph Curry fouls out. Steph Curry pulls out his mouthpiece, tries to throw it at the official, but misses it, hits a fan by accident, blah, blah, blah. Aisha Curry goes ballistic. What I said was, you are representing your man at that particular moment in time.
Facts.
Anything that you do, it's not you, it's the wife of him. I'm saying if Lala is in a public position, if you are in a public situation in the moment and there's a tension that your spouse or your significant other could potentially bring to you that could make it detrimental to what you're trying to accomplish, they can't get in the way of that. That's all I was trying to say.
You've been in that position.
I've been in that position. The thing is that also nobody in this room has been married to an NBA player before. Day in and day out, you're hearing about things that are going on. You're getting vented to about everything. You have emotions. You act off emotions sometimes. So every night you're hearing about this. Whatever's being said, and it's just building up, and you get protective, and then something just sets you off, and you want to say something because you realize your spouse has continuously taken the high road. I said earlier, I remember a time, we talked about it before you came, when I think I tweeted something at Skip Bayless, because I was like, yo, enough with the mellow slander every single day, and he's not saying anything, and I'm just like, this is enough, because now it's affecting the household, it's affecting the mood, so it becomes a bigger thing. That's like, somebody got to say something. Now, is it a right time and place for those things? Of course, but when you care about somebody, when you're protective, and when you're competitive, we're all competitors, and you act off emotion, you say things that might not be the right time, the right place, but at that time, you're not thinking like that.
That's absolutely true. And my point is that I didn't blame Aisha Curry for anything. You know, I was saying in that moment, you can't do that. I've never said a word about her prior to that, right? And so I said that. And when I said that, her response was, you pit two black women against each other. And I was like, what? How we get to that?
So you did, whether you realized it or not.
Okay, fine. I didn't look at it that way. But that's fine. If you're saying that I did, okay, well then now I'll correct it. So what happens is I go back to the office, and a few days later, after the finals is over, and it's like a damn morgue. Executives are walking around, their head down. I'm like, what the hell happened? And they were like, man, what you did, it was bad. It was bad. And I find out weeks later, the sports center, the 6 o'clock sports center that was supposed to be given to me, I was supposed to host First Take in the morning, and the 6 o'clock sports center by myself at night. And it was taken away from me because of that.
Wow. So what's going to be taken away from you because of Rihanna?
Nothing. And you know something? And if it ever does, fine. Because at the end of the day, there's a level of authenticity that has to come with what we do.
I agree.
I'm going to be me. Damn it, that's how I feel. I did not say a negative word about Rihanna. I think she's sensational. I'm just a Beyonce fan.
I want to end it with something.
Sure.
Because I learned a lot from you, and I feel like it's vice versa. I do want to say this because I was really sitting here thinking about what we were talking about earlier, and I want to say this. You know, it is important. Everyone can have an opinion, and who you like better is your opinion. But I will say this: as a Black woman, let's acknowledge and celebrate the fact that we have two amazing, talented Black women who were able to do the halftime show at the Super Bowl. Outside of sports fans and players, the majority of people I know, that's the reason they watch the Super Bowl. Not for who's playing. They're watching for that halftime show. So let's acknowledge and uplift and applaud the fact that on such a huge forum, you had Beyonce and now you have Rihanna. Right. As a Black woman, I'm proud of that. That's something that makes me proud. That doesn't take away from your opinion on who you like more, whatever. But at that moment, for me, it's about uplifting the fact that we need to celebrate that.
I think that Beyonce.
Now, I give a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I do give a long lot saying on aspect of praising two Black women. But however, Stephen A. Smith said something that was very powerful. Sometimes it's good to be authentic. And remember, you are entitled to your own opinion. Now, what Lala saying true, I didn't even know she joined the Breakfast Club. I don't know if she was just a guest. Normally DJ Envy, so my mistaken. I thought DJ Envy was there, but I guess Lala probably was filling in for him while he was probably doing something else. But the authenticity of being real and being real with yourself and real with your audience and real with your fans, you're supposed to have that, and no one should be able to take that to the left field because he's being honest, he's being truthful on and his opinion. He's saying, hey, at the end of the day, Rihanna she's a great singer, but she just ain't no Beyonce when it comes to performance. And a lot of people say that. A lot of people say they go to Rihanna concert, they every time they see her perform, they say she don't perform on a higher level. She's beautiful to look at. You know, everything be decked out when it comes to the stage performance, but they say her as a performer doesn't compare to Beyonce when she performed. When Beyonce performed, it's like a storytelling. It takes you to a whole nother level. So what Stephen A. is trying to say is she's not going to perform on that same type of level when it comes to the Super Bowl. And you know what? He's entitled to his own opinion. However, we live in a society today like everybody gets butthurt just for anything you say. Like prime example, when he said something about Steph Curry being white, you see how he was automatically pulled off the show. So Charlamagne and God say he could have been pulled off the show if he said something about Rihanna, and I think he would have if he didn't go back and apologize. And to me, I don't think I didn't really get a take on it on the first time, but to me, I think he should never apologize in the first place because you're being real to your own opinion. You are entitled to your own opinion. So even though it might be right or wrong, but it's your own opinion. Anyhow, I think it was a dope interview. That's why I want to do a take on it. So guys, make sure you subscribe to Cal Culture Radio. We're going live tonight. Well, live this afternoon at 4:00 or 4:30 Eastern time. You don't want to miss, so make sure you subscribe. Link is pinned on top of the chat. Also in the community time, and also on my bio. So check it out. I'll talk to you guys later. Well, not later. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Peace.